Welcome to Tickleverse. Let's laugh and play.
Saffron Snail with shiny trail spun her shell along the rail. She drew a path in curly loop, then slid into a flower group. Saffron Snail drew circles wide around the trees and garden side. She spun in spirals soft and slow, with blossoms cheering as she go. Saffron Snail made spiral art with glitter, mud, and grassy art. She painted swirls on pebbled stone in rainbow curves she called her own. Saffron Snail met worms who wiggled, and in her spirals danced and giggled. They made a maze of gentle bends that looped and curled without an end. Saffron Snail twirled near a vine and drew a shape so round and fine. The butterflies flew round her trail and whispered, "Wow, dear Saffron Snail!" Saffron Snail curled up in bed, with dreams of loops inside her head. She blinked and sighed with sleepy glee, and dreamed of one more spiral spree. Penny Peacock popped with cheer as kernels danced from far to near. She tossed them high into the sky and watched the popcorn flutter by. Penny Peacock led the line of popping friends in happy time. They marched through fields with buttery glee, a popcorn party wild and free. Penny Peacock wore a hat, a fluffy corn both round and flat. She skipped along the golden grass, while Giggles bubbled up like gas. Penny Peacock popped each step and made her popcorn friends all pep. They spun like fans and clapped in rows, with kernels dancing on their toes. Penny Peacock twirled and clapped as giant popcorn gently snapped. They made a mountain tall and bright and slid down laughing through the light. Penny Peacock snuggled tight in popcorn fluff so warm and white. She yawned and blinked with sleepy smile and dreamed of popping all the while. Crayon Croc held red in hand and painted dots across the sand. He twirled with joy in orange stripe, then marched with green in leafy pipe. Crayon Croc drew skies so wide, with splashes of the bluest tide. He painted clouds in curly white and sprinkled pink in soft delight. Crayon Croc stomped down the lane with yellow shining like a train. He waved his brush with purple flare and painted stars up in the air. Crayon Croc called friends to play and paint the world in bright array. They dipped their paws in color pots and painted trees with dancing dots. Crayon Croc turned walls to art with rainbow swirls and colored heart. He clapped as kids all joined the scene to paint the town in bright and clean. Crayon Croc in rainbow nest closed his eyes to take a rest. He dreamed of crayons bold and wide, and colors twirling side by side. Jelly Bean J took off the cheer to find the letters far and near. He found an A in apple tree and B inside a honey bee. Jelly Bean J hopped to a C that curled around a buzzing bee. And B danced past on dragon wing, and he was hiding in a swing. Jelly Bean J flapped toward an F that floated by a floral cleft. He saw a G go galloping fast, and H was hanging from a mast. Jelly Bean J met I and J. They juggled jelly all the way. K was kicking up a kite, and L just laughed with all its might. Jelly Bean J reached M and N in noodle nests and number pen. Then O rolled past in pancake rings, while P played songs on puppet strings. Jelly Bean J called A to Z, and clapped for joy for all to see. He curled up near a leafy tree, and dreamed of letters flying free.